So, you guys might see that the quality is a little bit different because I'm using my older phone. My other phone is over there charging, but I was like, let me just upload this video. I've been procrastinating, adding up all of my receipts from my couponing. Okay, so I'm starting off as of February 1st, which is more or less a lot more of household things. The first time around, like in January, I didn't even calculate any of that. That was mostly like medicine and like toothpaste and stuff like that. But this time it was more like household stuff like Febreze and stuff. So, whatever. You guys ready? Now, I thought y'all supposed to help me out. Like, call me out. Like, for real, y'all. I don't think it's bad, but at the same time, I have to get a hold of myself because it's not. I will say it is addicting couponing. You know, you try to figure out, oh, what can you get? There are some things that you never even thought about buying recently, but now you're like, oh, I can't say that. I will say this for hair products, for like that Suave stuff. I would have never thought about buying the Suave stuff, but I do. When I looked at the prices of it, of the Suave, you know, hair care that's been on sale, I was like, let me try it out because you just never know. Because you figure, and I talked to you guys about this before, the shelf life of hair products. Now, I don't like sometimes I'll have my hair in wigs and things for a year or months at a time. So I really don't get around to using the product. And some of the stuff say 12 months shelf life once you open it up. So that 12 months can go by really fast and then you're throwing out product. So yeah, anyways, I was like, let me get some new product. I cleaned out my I did this like 2 days ago. I cleaned out my product. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, I cleaned out my product in my bathroom. Okay, so I know exactly what I have. Make sure everything was nice and neat. It's good to have a visual. Visual is key. So you guys ready, right? So here we go. Now the ones that said Cap One, that's from my Capital One debit card. As you guys can see, I do have a Cap One small credit card. There was a charge on there, and then the ones that says blue, those one are from my Bluebird. Total, do you see that total? $91.50. Today is only the 6th of February, y'all. 5th of February. I mean 6th of February, and I spent $91.50. Was that in my budget? No, it was not. So what am I doing? You know? Now it is okay. It is okay because if you guys see my budget video when I did my paycheck review, I was going to have to carry over at least $300. So that was still going to leave me with what? Like almost $300 left. So this is not bad. And you guys could probably see this right here. This is miscellaneous. The Hot Chick, $40. That was for me and my son's lunch date. I did a video on that. You guys could check it out if you want to. But just so far, I mean, I spent $130. It is not even a full week into February yet, y'all. Like, call me out. Like, Candace, hold on, honey. You sure you need that? Was you thinking about getting that? I didn't buy the Sunday newspaper or anything like that. I was gonna go to, oh my goodness. I was gonna go to Family Dollar today to get the toilet tissue. I may still get that because that amount will come up to like $12, and I do have $10 in my household fund. So that's all I would need. That would be the last of it that I would need to buy, y'all. Last of it that I would need to buy. And then I'll be good for toilet tissue for a month or so until like next month. What else? But yeah, I was just like, oh my goodness. I was like, Candace, you know what? You really need to do a self-examination. And that's what I did, y'all. I think sometimes it is very important for us to really be conscious of what we're doing. I have watched some YouTubers, okay, that do couponing, and they said this year, they're not buying things that they do not need. So I'm guessing, like, with couponing, you tend to buy stuff that, hey, oh, this is I could buy this, and it's gonna bring my overall balance down with a coupon. But that extra 10 cents, 50 cents, a dollar, that stuff all adds up for stuff you really don't need or you never really buy. I mean, unless you're selling stuff. But anyways, that's my own personal thing. I'm done with couponing. Not for good, not for good. I do really want to set up like an allowance for couponing, you guys. I guess I keep saying I don't want to stockpile because I don't. I don't want to stockpile. But if I find a good, if I buy two of the same thing, I don't think that's like a stockpile. We know I have like 3 different Snuggles softeners because I only would have had 2, but one of them I had to go back and make a return and so forth. So I ended up getting another one. So I got 3 of those, but the only other thing I feel like I have a lot of is shampoo, well, conditioner. But I kind of did a reassessment on that, okay? And what I figured out was I need to wash my wigs and keep those up and stuff. So that's why shampoo for me, I mean, conditioner, shampoo is okay. Seeing that's like the cheapest thing anyways. A facial. So my son actually likes to use the facial too. So I bought some more facial stuff. This year, 2019, yes, I want to get better at couponing. I feel like if you guys look at those videos, I feel like I am getting a little bit better. Okay, I'm learning. It's definitely a learning curve, y'all. Take your time. And I want to take care of myself so you guys can see. Look at my nails. See these? So remember I went to the dollar store and I had a coupon for Wet n Wild for $1. This is this, and it's so nice. I like it a lot. So I did my nails. You guys know I bought eyelashes because I do want to do self-care. I do. I really do. Now my natural hair is back out. If you guys don't know, I had twists going on under that wig when I was wearing it. I probably wore it for 2 days and that was it. Eyelashes, those are cool, just to keep up with my presence, appearance. It's more or less that I just want to take care of myself. So anyways, that's it about couponing, okay? $91 already. And this is outside of me using our cash envelopes. Can we talk about cash envelopes? So this time around, I was like, Candace, you know what? I don't know. Sometimes, have you guys ever felt like you needed a break from budgeting? No? Yeah? Or switch it up because, stuff is getting routine or it's getting boring. I'm not saying budgeting is boring. That's not what I'm saying. But for like the past 2 months, like December and January, I found myself not always bringing my purse with me, so I didn't have my cash envelopes, So either I couldn't either buy the stuff I wanted or I had to come home and then go back out and do it. So this time around, I was like, Candace, you know what? Use your Bluebird account, which is from American Express, as a prepaid card. There's this thing called Insight where you can put your purchases into categories and you can set a limit on it, but when things post, you can put it into that category. So it's like a digital way that you could do it. So that's what I'm trying out. So far, so good. So far, so good. I'm not gonna lie. So far, so good. But one thing I did do was put that $35 Dollar General thing on there, and I shouldn't have done that. Because that's couponing. I don't have a section for couponing on there because guess what? Candace, you don't have a budget for it. Now, when I do get a budget, yes, it will work out better. But now I'm like, ooh, I really got to pay attention to my other categories, which is easy because all I got to do is select the different sections. It lets me know how much I'm over by. So I thought that would be a easy way, and an easy way for me to show you guys in a different form. So I was thinking about stopping it, like not doing it anymore. But you know what? I'm going to stick with it for the rest of this month and see how it goes, okay? So I'm using a prepaid debit card. So basically what I did was transfer the money that I would use for my cash envelope, say for the $128. Well, no, not the, because the $15, $18 I kept in the bank, and then I had 25. This time around, I only transferred over $88, and that would cover 1 week of food, groceries, and then the other categories outside of my son's maintenance. I already had pulled out $25 for like the first week of food, so I didn't have to pull out $50 for that. So at the end of the month, what I should be able to do is just pull out those. Now the thing is, my whole thinking is, Candace, at the end of the month, how are you? Well, just thinking about it right now. How am I going to say how much I have left remaining? And how am I going to get those funds back out? Because what if I only have $13? You can't just withdraw $13, right? So what I can do is whatever's left remaining in there, before I do my cash envelopes for the new month, is just do the difference. So like say forth, I'll have $128 in my bank, right? And I had $15 left over from my digital cash envelopes. So instead of transferring over the full $128 into there, I would just transfer over the $113. The $113, and then because my bank is an actual bank I can stop into, I could pull out those funds from there. If you guys get my drift. So yeah, I can definitely do that, because that was my only other train of thought. I was like, Candace, if you're gonna have money left over in these categories, how are you supposed to pull it out? Even if it's cents, you know. I don't mess with the cents. I only mess with the dollars. But yeah, that will work. That will work. This week will be my final week of working my schedule at Amazon. After this, I will be on call. Just an update, Amazon has not been giving out like extra time. I haven't seen no options for extra time in weeks. Even when I've been going into work, they've been giving out VTO. Like we're only there for like almost not the full 4 hours, but for 3 hours. And then we take VTO because we ain't got nothing else left to do. So I told myself, Candace, you're going to follow through for the rest of this week and get your hours in, because this will be my last time actually getting a paycheck from them until I start picking up hours. And when I do, I will let you guys know. On the flip side, Kohl's, I haven't updated them, letting them know I can start coming in early, like early meaning 5 o'clock on certain days. Right now they still have me coming in at 6:30 on some days as my earliest. So that's an hour and a half. But then I was like, well, I could sleep in a little bit more. But sometimes when we do have truck, it's good to be in there early, so we can help out as fast as possible. So I will eventually update them about that. I have like 25 hours for next week. I'm like, oh my goodness, but I'll work it. What else has been going on? Oh, you guys, I made meatloaf. So I had a pound left of meatloaf. Well, a pound left of beef. You know how I had that 3 pound thing of beef from a couple grocery hauls ago. I thawed it out. 2 pounds of it went directly to making tacos. Okay, my son ate that. Me and my son ate that. We're good. And then the other pound, obviously it was thawed out. I'm like, I have to make something before this goes bad. So today I ended up making meatloaf. This will be my first time making it. I haven't tried it out, so we shall see. So I'm gonna have that with corn on the cob and instant mashed potatoes, instant loaded mashed potatoes. See if that tastes good. But that's gonna be our dinner for like the next couple of days. Let me know if you guys do enjoy. I know it's funny that these let's talk videos, they kind of get more views than anything. Well, not more views than anything else, but it's cool that you guys just like to chit chat, like to see me chit chat and update you guys on things. But I was also writing out my February budget in this book. Okay, I was filling this out. What other things that I want to update you guys on? Oh, good news, good news. So we went over our raises that will take in effect next paycheck. So you guys may see an increase in my paycheck. Now, I cannot say by how much, but if you guys are paying attention, or if you guys are just tying in for the first time, you can pay attention, okay? Between this next paycheck and like the previous paycheck, you know, the paycheck I usually get paid in it will still be equivalent. So either one, if it's a beginning month paycheck, look at the beginning month paycheck for the previous month so you guys can kind of see the difference, if that makes sense. But with the increase that I'm getting, it's a couple $100s per month. Let me put it like that, couple $100 per month. So I was going to put an extra $100 towards Discover. So out of my paycheck, I will be now putting $1,000 versus $900 into my Discover. And once again, you guys know also that I'm no longer having to save up for my trips right now. Yes, I still have to get our airplane tickets and stuff like that, but with the additional money that I'm going to be having, okay, I figured I can save that up for the next month or so, 2 months or so, get our tickets, and that would be paid off. Okay, so yeah, and between like obviously Kohl's and Amazon, if I ever pick up ours, any extra money I do get from there will be going directly to Discover. Once I get my taxes back, which is going to be, it's like 1,500 and some change, but then I owe state back like $110. So altogether, what I'm going to be getting back is, with the deduction from state, it's like $1,420 probably, something like that. And all of that's going to go strictly into my Discover, which is a big difference because I was planning on using that for trips. But I used all of my seasonal job money for the month of January, and I put that money away for saving up for trips. And let's see here. Sorry, y'all. I did calculate it. So for the month of January, okay, there were 4 weeks worth of pay there. I saved a total of $1,098.09, or I earned that amount. But all of that money went strictly into savings. So far I have spent like $600 between my New York trip for our hotel stay, and also like $400. I think it's like $300. I'm gonna do a whole video on everything when I get everything situated out, but I still have like $400 still left in my savings account, and that could be like for our airline tickets, you know. So I mean, everything's going good. My mood has been a little bit better. At my full-time job, I have been kind of not the best. Like I feel drained. Because even when because January was a rough month for me. I was sick a lot of it, mentally and physically sick, or emotionally, whatever you want to call it. So yeah. So I've been eating up already took over a week of vacation time for not even a vacation, y'all, just to not be at work. So I am taking one call at a time and trying to stay positive. I feel like I'm just kind of over taking calls. Like I talked to my manager about taking like a personal break for like a month, you know, a personal leave, just like for a month. But I'm gonna hold out, and if I still see myself declining with like my stats and stuff because I'm not in the best of moods, I may just have to step away and take time out for myself. But at the same time, then that means I will have to shift around some things. But I would be okay if I were to do that, y'all. But yeah, that's basically it. Um, is there anything else? No, there's not. But hopefully you guys enjoy this video with some of these updates. Let me know if you have any questions and what other videos do you like to see me do. But yeah, I'll talk with you guys soon. All right, bye.